Yeah. It's the Holla Hour DTF Radio, and we are back. And
we're back.
Our special guest is in the building. Royal Star Clothing.
Woo!
Where's my dress, yo? I know that dress was selling out. Where's my dress? Me and Maveny want that dress.
I don't even know what you.
Somebody just ordered the last one.
Oh my God! Well, we're gonna have to get some back over here.
It was one of your homegirls. Somebody from
Angie Mars.
Oh, Angie Mars. Yeah, shout outs to Angie.
Oh, she ordered the dress?
Yeah, she ordered the dress.
She was asking about it. She added me on it, and I was like, I got to have that dress. Somebody answered there was only one in one size. I was like, well, yeah, I better get the fit.
Well, it wasn't going to be my size. We all know.
That's true. There's always small and extra smalls left.
Small, extra small. Why?
She's a sneaky little devil.
So what's been going on, guys? Can we get some introductions?
Yes, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, because
Be nice.
Be nice. Okay.
Be nice.
Tito.
Tito, call me West. I don't know why, but
They call you West, Tito?
yeah, West.
It's a Spanish thing. I don't know.
Nah, West. Nah.
They
West
call
is
you
West.
West.
Yeah,
But your name is Tito.
yeah. You see all the holes in the sweater?
I'm feeling that though.
I see. I see what
swag.
you did there. I see what you did.
I like that sweater right there.
You look like you know what I'm saying? You look like you just came out of one of my shows who shot you. Pow.
So what's been going on, guys?
Hey, is that a Royal Star piece?
Yes.
This is Royal Star.
I need that.
I want that.
Got that for you.
You got that.
Ron loves the
I can't see.
First of all,
Hold up. I got to check.
You know I stay on my hoodie game. Don't even try and bite my
Yeah, but you got to get
Why?
some
Ain't
shit that
nobody
fits you,
wanna bite
Rel.
your
There you go.
You got to get some shit that fits you.
That DTF jacket fits him real nice.
I
Yo.
like that.
Do you have anything? I'm like, well, do you guys have anything for the larger man? Obviously, you're a larger guy, so that means, you know, the big and tall,
no, we
except
good.
Rella doesn't have the
We
tall
good.
part.
You know what I mean? Don't disrespect the Bears.
You shut up, you borderline bear. I don't even want to hear you. Man, listen, you just happen not to have the height of a bear, okay? Otherwise, you're a bear.
You getting on my size, you getting on my height. I'm getting it from every angle.
She said you panda.
Panda.
Oh, man.
Ever since, you know,
Don't
what's
tell him that
funny?
he going to get hype and think he could be out here.
Actually, we need Rel on his panda shit because he.
We're gonna make you a Royal Star jacket with a panda on it. All right?
That would be so dope.
I don't even.
So,
You would shut up. You would rock it. He would so rock it. If you listen,
I'm gonna slap
if
your
you
face.
make it, he would rock it.
Nice.
Serious.
Nah, I would
It's
though.
like Feel the Dream. It's like
There we
Feel
go,
the Fashion in this motherfucker. So, Royal Stars, let's tell us about yourselves. Tell us how you got on. Well, you know, who's working with who. How did it happen?
We started like 5 years ago. We just literally started from nowhere. We started working out of my mom's house, just grinding, making shirts from scratch, and we just kept consistent. Just kept changing with the time. Just kept adapting. Recently, we just opened up a store, Royal Level. Tito
Yes.
and myself.
So this is like under the umbrella of Royal Stars,
Yeah, it's
the
our
Royal
flagship
Level.
store. We do carry other brands, and we do footwear, stuff like that, but it's the home, you know, where to get it now. That we're not working out of the
now,
house.
who
I
are you
love
guys
that flagship
affiliated
store,
with
yeah.
in that store?
We have all different brands. We have like Kite. We have I don't know. It's just a bunch of people.
Sandbox Bullies.
Patterns Apparel, Walk Like Us. We do Nike too. We have
So is it a
big
lot of
brands in there.
mostly up and coming labels, like
Exactly. That's-
basically labels like you're trying to put
Yes.
other labels like you guys on.
Put them on, just especially if it's from New York City, from the streets, doing it independently. Like we want to promote that
Now,
because
when-
we are that.
When you started working out of your mom's house, did you guys actually start painting, airbrushing, drawing, stenciling, or were you guys screen printing? Did you guys start screen
vinyl.
printing?
We were ordering stuff from overseas too.
Right.
And then getting it stitched on, stuff like that.
Right.
I think that's what I personally like about your brand. I feel like anyone can just print some. I can print something up with an iron,
Yes.
and you know, some ink. But I think that's what I like about your brand
vinyl.
specifically is that the stitch work.
Yes, most of the stuff is embroidered. It's engraved. I love it.
It's something I can wear, and it's very diverse because it's something I can go out at night. If I wanted to switch the style up, I can wear it to Thanksgiving. If I wanted to switch it up for a date, it's very diverse, and it's very diverse for women. And a lot of the male clothing I feel can be used, you know,
it's
for
true.
women as well.
It's just for me, yeah. Looking at it, it's kind of like couture meets city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So I mean,
That's-
what I mean with, or like, I feel like the clothing game is like hip hop, right? Like, Everybody want to do clothing. So with all the saturation of clothing going on out there, what drives you to want?
Oversaturation.
Yeah, what drives you to want to?
And that I will say, just you see it a lot nowadays. It's not as hard as it was before. I mean, nowadays you really just need the right plugs, and you jump on Instagram and you can create a business in a couple minutes.
Right.
Facts.
I think what really sets us apart from the rest is just, I think it's our hard work, and we don't want to be like anybody else. Like, we just pave our own lane. You know, we might like have ideas, that we see from what's around us based on our experiences, but we just stay in our own lane. We just create to what we like, and hopefully, and so far it's been working. Other people like it too. But that's just what it is. It's just.
I see you trying to be a model over here. Be nice. I see you on the site. You out here.
Wait,
Not only is he a president, he's a member.
right?
He's a member. That's good.
Actually, it's funny because your logo, the one that you have that you actually sent us, we did the flyer with. I love it. It's so fun. I actually have that tattoo.
No way.
I have it's covered up now, but I used to have that tattoo on my foot.
Sick, yeah.
That is so. And when I saw it, I was like, "Oh my God, I want the tattoo again!" I just had the wrong person doing it, but I like it. It's a little, it's fun. But I see that you guys are one of the clothing brands that I can take seriously.
Dope.
That I'm not gonna go out and buy it, and this is a cheap shirt that's gonna fall apart. It's it's like I wash it one time and something is gonna come off, and it actually looks well made.
It holds up. The quality is awesome.
And that's that. I think that also is one of the things that sets you guys apart from that is the quality of your clothing.
Do you feel like if you connect with like the right artist or something, it can make things move a little faster?
Absolutely.
I feel like they've been moving a lot.
Nice. Nah, I appreciate it. I mean,
I'm asking him a question. I ain't asked you.
Sorry, you talking to the client.
Don't
Sorry.
mind. Listen. Don't mind these two. They're like really pork and beans, but they fight like cat and dogs.
We've been moving. We've been moving at our own pace. Like I said, it's been about like 4 or 5 years. So we definitely have gotten it into the certain artists' hands, and that always does give it that boost.
Right.
But if we had more consistency, or let's say a certain artist, I would just say, all right, I'm gonna rock this all the time, or I'm gonna rock this on, at all my shows. Or it would definitely give it a bigger push.
Right.
But I mean, lately it's been buzzing, and we're very thankful for that.
Yeah, and we have certain people that support us constantly. Like Christian Dior.
Christian Dior is
always very faithful to the brand. He's one of our main guys.
Christian Dior from Draft Picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Dior. I know
We
Pat.
just did a video with him in LA.
We were just in LA with him, yeah.
From head to toe.
Yeah, we did that. Jada was at the store the other day.
Y'all more than welcome.
That's nice.
Y'all more than welcome to style a holla hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need that in our lives.
I already got some of y'all merchandise already,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't mind. No, but now what I do want to ask you is, since Royal Stars, your icons with the 5 stars, they have the 5 points. What are 5 words that represent your brand the best? The brand that you guys represent.
Okay. Tito, you want to have some fun with me? We go back and forth on
I
this?
like this.
Let's do this. Go ahead.
All right. Trendy.
Royalty.
Swaggy.
Did he exit at 3? That's it. It's done at 3.
Oh man. You just add letters at the end of the word now?
Any word that represents
We're
it.
going with the Y, so it's swaggy.
Modern.
Premium.
Ooh, good. See, it's all about the quality.
And luxury.
That was 6, but I like that you overcompensated.
I made up for swaggy.
Right. What is that with swaggy?
Listen, it works.
All of a sudden, I was hungry. Listen, all of a sudden, I was just hungry.
That's the next shirt. We're gonna put swaggy on it. There you go.
or you could put it for the fat girls. I got an idea for you. You can put a big ass meatball and dripping in and then it could say dripping in swagoo. That's So I want 20% of that. I'm not even asking for 50. I only want 20. That could be a Madam Bullet. That could be a Bite the Bullet line. Under you.
Now, was the title of the brand always Royal Stars, or what did you guys have, while brainstorming?
It was Royal Stars from the very beginning. Yeah, it was always Royal Stars.
Was it an easy name to come up with, or?
Believe it or not, it really was. It was just something that symbolized what I guess like our style is and how we wanted to be portrayed. It really, looking back now, I think it's so hard to come up with a name, but at that time it was just so natural. Like it just came.
It just fell into place. Now I gotta ask you guys. So since Mavenue had asked you about, any of the loyalty to, people, bigger names that are wearing your clothes, if you can work with one or two people, like who could you see, or what kind of people could we expect that you would actually go after, that you would like to be your brand ambassador, or a musician, an artist of any sort, whoever we got in this entertainment industry, who would you like to see as a brand ambassador for Royal Level and Next Level?
That's such a dope question. There's so many talented people I would love to work with.
Well, give me a couple of names. Tito, I want you in on this too, but don't get crazy, all right?
Tito, who we working with, Tito?
Who does Tito want to work with?
Listen, we yesterday actually, as a matter of fact, there was somebody that we started following the brand that I'm really into more like the Spanish thing, the
Oye loco, Kike.
Stuff like that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
and there are a lot of artists that follow the brand as well. I don't know if you guys know who Don Miguelo is.
Oh yeah.
So he likes the brand and he's been wearing the stuff. So that's somebody that I think, or a side that we should, I would like to work with people like that.
You would like to be represented, right?
Yeah.
More of a Latino.
Yeah, that's
He
more of
got
my
his
style.
hands on a jacket and he posted on Instagram, and I seen he had like 1.1 million followers.
People
It was
lost
really
their
cool.
mind,
Yeah,
right, when
yeah.
they saw that.
The feed was blowing up, but that's an awesome artist to work with.
It was actually funny because he was speaking with him and he doesn't really speak Spanish like that, Brian.
You can tell because
So-
my name is Brian.
And then Don Miguelo doesn't really speak English like that, so they were going back and forth.
What are you there? You were the translator,
I
right?
wasn't even there.
You were like, oye, loco, este tipo se quiere un.
No, I don't no speak it in Spanish.
no pique de English.
But I mean, that's just who I feel.
Who would you like to work with if you had a choice of? It doesn't necessarily. We don't have to pin it to music artists, but any type of person in the
maybe
industry.
somebody like Kanye.
Oh, that's dope. I mean, if you get cut, because
I know that's way too like.
No, it's not.
generic,
It's-
just to say, but right
it's not
now,
because everyone hates Kanye,
I
but they
think
hate to love him.
Just on a creative level, though. I mean, not even for him to necessarily wear it, but just to even sit in the same room and just bounce ideas back and forth, artistically, musically, fashion-wise. I just think it would be amazing. The outcome would just be insane.
Right. That's
So
exciting. I like that.
as far as the New York area, where do you feel you're getting the most support at?
Wow, it's real split. I mean, it's all over. Queens, Brooklyn, Uptown, Bronx, Long Island.
Whoop whoop, bro.
I mean,
Heavy
and it's
on
cool
Long
because like we're so used to like being cooped up and working. When we actually do go out and we'll think we're at a low key spot, and you'll see the DJ come in with a Royal Stars piece on, or you'll see a couple heads walking in and we're like, wow, this is out here. Like that's cool.
That's what's up.
See what happens a lot. We have a lot of support from a lot of people around us, like Next Level Auto Body. That's my best friend. That's
Definitely shout outs to Next Level.
Yeah, they Next Level boys, Kiko and Poe and them. They support us a lot. So wherever they go, they're always moving with the luxury cars left and right. Wherever they go, they always have Royal Stars on. They introduce listen, my little brother does this, my family, Brian does this, and the support is amazing. Like,
So your clique really, like the people who
yeah,
you
we
came up with,
really move together.
and that's hard, and that's hard because a lot of times, like let's say we're doing what we do, and people that we knew from before, friends that we might have had before, don't. Oh, they say that they'll love us, but they're secretly hating on us, and they won't, repost one thing. Nobody will, rock
happens
a breast.
too.
That's really hard to get your own people sometimes.
Yep.
That's the hardest thing, to get them to support you.
Yep.
It
So,
happens too.
so how many of the ladies be trying to get free clothing?
I knew it.
Oh man,
Oh, you use that to your advantage. You could use that to your advantage. I don't know. Who's
Only a
single.
creep like
I don't
you
know who's
would.
single and who's not, but
I don't know how it's gonna fit on you. You might have to come in,
know
to
what
see
I
how
mean?
this piece gonna look on you.
That's really
typical men.
I would have fallen for that if I was single. I'm like, well, yeah, all
I'll be
right.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bring the tape
Nothing
measure.
wrong with dressing the ladies. I'm just saying. I know it's a lot of ladies that probably, want a little Royal Star action.
Bro just wants you
I
to
mean,
dress the
clothing.
ladies so he
Brian,
can
don't stay
undress them.
quiet.
That's really what it is.
Don't stay quiet.
Oh, that's the troublemaker.
Oh, that's-
Turning
Oh,
so
man.
red right now.
He's the quiet one, but don't let that confuse.
Listen, you can't sleep on the quiet ones. People who say that I'm aggressive and they should be scared of me. No, always be scared of the person who's the quietest, the most quiet in the room.
Nah, I don't believe in it.
But so does that happen? I mean, do you get a lot of females?
It definitely does. It definitely does. Women have that appeal, and they know how to use it to their advantage.
Duh, that's our
But-
gift.
Is it offensive to you when people do that?
My thing is, if we can collab in some sort of way, maybe you're a singer and you're looking for some promo.
So like
that's
if
cool
it's
too.
mutually beneficial, not
Absolutely.
just they are
It's-
asking for something
because
free.
we're supporting each other. If you believe in the brand and I believe in your movement, then we can work together. But
So that means somebody that knows how to cook breakfast or nah? No, I'm just kidding.
Just bring some
I'm
breakfast
fucking
over
with you.
every day.
that
That's
goes to
it.
the table too.
I mean, because I feel like if you just put a Royal Star, something Royal Star on every stripper and bottle girl in New York, this thing will go through the roof.
Yeah, super viral.
It can, but I don't think that's like the look that we're going for.
That's taste
not
for
what
the
you
brand.
see.
Yeah.
That was actually the next. Like, what type of people do you see?
No, you gotta catch them when they're off days. You catch them
Exactly.
well, when they're
just
wearing the
running.
sweats and no
so
makeup.
Yeah.
When they go in the salon.
when they're going to the bank, to
Yeah,
deposit,
yeah.
Listen, don't know strippers got no damn bank account.
Well, speaking about the bank and depositing, we want to know about the new styles that are coming out for the spring and the summer. Because I know you got a lot of the long sleeves, the zip ups, the button ups, which I am in love with. But I want to see what's going on for this line coming out.
Yeah, we got a lot of dope stuff in the works. June 5th, we're having our spring summer launch, and that photo shoot's going down to the Brooklyn Bridge. So we're gonna lock that in.
And so you're gonna invite the Holla Hour to
Come-
cover
I mean,
it
I'll
and
bring
watch?
tequila. I probably won't model, and I probably won't be any type of help. But I'll help you guys create a vision after a couple of shots.
Yeah, she's
do it.
actually
That
really
worked
good at
out.
Definitely help for the
I would
business.
say I will just help the models loosen up, as they say.
And that's it. Especially if you got some cute male models, they don't need to wear a shirt. You guys have Royal Stars jeans?
Steve Rod.
We got joggers. We do joggers.
Okay,
You do
so
joggers?
we're
I
going
wouldn't
so
even
I could definitely help with the lady.
Oh,
Let
God.
me see. Let me see how that, let me see how that
Right.
fits
Tell them this
back.
particular pose is
I just want to see how that fits back.
No,
there.
we won't mess with your creative vision. We actually just, it would be nice to like see it and actually see what's going, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
behind the
Matter of
scenes.
fact,
How
matter
it
of
went
fact,
down, yeah.
do me a favor. Just wear the hat. Just
Nothing
Oh
else.
God.
Just the hat.
Just the
the hat.
just the hat and high knee socks.
And I just want to turn around and let me see how that hat.
So
fits
now
in.
for the creativeness of the photo shoot, because a lot of the photos here, especially with the models, look flawless. How do you go about picking and choosing who wears what and what type of scenery that they sit
right,
in?
like the themes
Yeah, I had
and
something
stuff,
to do with
right?
that.
So as far as like the styling, what I like to do is see like, okay, who would look best in what, and then as a team we'll pair it up together and we'll knock that out. Not everybody I think would look the best in certain things, so we try to get the perfect match. But as far as like the where to sit and how to place yourself and all that, we like to sit back and let the photographer do what he or she does best.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually good that you're not just throwing anything on any model. Like, see, you know, again, it's about not just the material, the quality of the clothing that you're purchasing, and it's not just
It's how you
about the
present it,
design.
too.
You have to
Right, it's
compliment.
exactly,
Yeah,
Mav,
it's
and you know a lot
hand-picked,
about
it's
this.
hand-chosen.
It's how it's presented.
Absolutely.
So if the pictures are grainy, or you're just throwing some random shirt on a girl who has big titties and she just, you know, she looks good, like that's, but it doesn't fit her well, or it doesn't speak for your brand, then it doesn't make sense to do it.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
it seems that you guys are doing something a little more cohesive than just the thrown together things that I'm seeing on all these, you know, labels that are popping up.
Absolutely.
Now I seen the brand a while back, and it kind of reminded me of Mario Kart. I'm like, oh, little star.
Star, yeah, we get
Right?
that a lot,
Bim,
yeah.
bim,
So,
bim, bim, bim,
yeah, that's
bim,
what I
bim,
was
bim,
thinking.
bim.
And then I started seeing a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and it was just like, all right, now it's in Long Island. And then shout outs to Sean J. He's like, I'm
that's the
gonna,
homie,
yeah,
yeah.
he's
The
like,
guy right there,
I'm going to a photo shoot, and I'm like, okay. I ain't gonna put no makeup on you. So I started, he sent me a couple of pictures, and I was like, wow, I think that looks good. The shirt you're wearing would look nice on me. Like, so about the logo, now, has the logo ever changed?
Ooh, good
It did. It actually has.
Because now I see it with, with the crown on top.
Yeah,
well,
that's
on the
old-
site.
That's the older logo. That's like that was
first
like the
ones.
first logo that we came up with. We used that for a little bit.
Because, and then this logo that you guys have now is the one with the tongue out.
Yeah. That's the
Okay,
first
so
logo.
it's only been 2 logos that you guys have so far?
Correct.
How hard
Now,
is it to get a logo? Like,
But
how
did
hard
that
is it?
affect your branding though? like, did that affect?
It did in a good way.
Okay.
In a good way, yeah. But that I think the new logo was just more appealing. We do still have the other logo that it's it's in our pocket and we can bring it out if we ever want to do something with it.
Right.
But this
Do a
logo
old
now
school
is
80s line.
Yeah.
Right.
With that logo.
Because somebody might have probably thought, like, you know how they got Polo, but then they got Polo Association.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
You know,
You have people out here really still thinking that Polo Association is associated with Polo.
but you know what's funny about Polo Association, though? It is actually done by Polo, like guys that did play polo. It's an
Yeah.
actual company.
By an association.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. Polo Association,
I
right?
don't know.
It is
Yeah.
the
If
but
Pay Half is still open, and them motherfuckers must be selling them shits off the rack.
Pay Half is
Listen,
still
yeah,
open.
Yo, they got a whole. They got.
They
a
have
whole
their own store in Brooklyn.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
see, I don't know about here, but I tell
And
you,
them
them
and
shits
Harlem.
sell like hot fire.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
So I
care what
can't
the
wait.
brand looking like, but if
Where-
it make money,
Right.
Where is your store going to be? Where did you mention your store was going to be?
Our store is on Rockaway in Ozone Park, Queens.
Well, can you give us the address?
Yes,
That's
I
not
can.
enough. We want more.
Yes.
10706 Rockaway Boulevard.
I
are
love
we
it.
gonna have a little event? I would like to go to a little fashion show.
Come through.
Yeah.
We opened.
We are actually working
months ago.
on. We've been open for 3 months, but we are working on a pop-up shop that we're
Yes.
gonna do with another brand, and we're getting everything together. It's gonna be like a little get-together at the
the
store.
28th.
You're gonna have
got a
live
couple-
DJs. on
Yeah,
28th,
definitely
right?
send us the
Like the
flyers.
Holla
We'll have
Hour.
all the information
Y'all
on the
need us
Holla
to host
Hour.
this thing too. Y'all, you know.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Don't
This is
make
what we
me,
do.
cause I
I'ma
might
have
fuck
you- I'ma
around.
have
Don't
you in
forget
front of the fitting room, just so you know, help the ladies when.
Good,
just to
Ralph.
make sure
Ladies.
nobody's peeking over the.
Oh,
Just
man.
don't get look. He already got him. Just don't give him a damn mic, all right?
Ladies,
Listen, Rel,
get the mic
haven't
over here.
you haven't even you too busy snacking on chocolate you claim you don't like? Why haven't you even offered our guests any?
I don't know if they want this chocolate.
Well,
This chocolate was good, but that one piece I had
I
was
don't
crazy.
know.
well, because
I don't know
it's
what
chilly. I'll give it when we go to a little commercial break. I'll offer you guys
I don't
some.
know if y'all want this
We'll
chocolate.
give a little more about it.
I don't know if you want this chocolate.
So what's your favorite out of the whole line that you feel that if it's the only shirt that you can have out of the whole line and you're not allowed to wear anything else, which one would it be?
The original logo T-shirt. That
With
was
Just
the crown,
regular?
the very
just
first.
the very first one. Yeah.
Nice.
Why so?
That's the staple item right there, and I feel like everybody who has a Royal Stars item, they have that in their collection, you know. And if you come in for a jacket or a hat, they're still leaving with that. Like that's like you can't have Nikes and not have ever owned a pair of Air Force like the white on whites.
Right.
Like, that logo tee, that's that item right there.
That's your staple.
Yeah.
So have you noticed a lot of people like being loyal to your brand? Like basically a lot of repeat customers, repeat offenders?
Yeah,
You got a lot of
absolutely.
people coming back like, yo, I copped something. I just thought it was so dope. I had to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
awesome.
now this is the thing though, because a lot of times, with all this like branding stuff and people, oh, I need Gucci, Louis, I need this, that, and the third. Do you feel like that holds people back from buying the brand? Like as far as like, oh, I don't know that brand, I'm not gonna wear that. Like, or you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like that affects? I mean, just
can.
the shallow thinking of
It
certain.
can, because you do have a lot of people that are not really fashion forward.
Right.
So not to disrespect, but
Right.
so they buy what they see. They buy the brand.
Right.
It's just the name or the logo that they're buying. But our market is really the fashion forward people.
Okay.
So whether it has the logo on it or not, they're like, yo, this is a dope piece. I'm rocking this.
And that's who you want to attract regardless.
That's our clientele. That's
Right.
what we cater
Because
to.
that's what also
You don't
we
want
do
some label whore rocking your
in the
shit.
store. Everybody, well, the people that follow us, they like to be original. They don't want something that somebody else has.
Yeah.
So when they come to Royal Level, which is the actual flagship store, they can pick out any T-shirt that they have there, and we customize it right there on the spot. It'll have the Royal Stars logo on it. You want to put your name on the back. You want to put a number. You want to put something else. It's done right there on the spot, and the T-shirt looks like it was made, previously, or it's been sitting there for you. You buy a pair of sneakers that we have at the store. You want something to match with it, right there on the spot as well.
That's awesome.
We make it for you. So everybody feels like, you know what, that if you're gonna go out that night, you're gonna go hit a club, you're not gonna look like somebody else when they walk in there.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people, I personally dealt with that because I was that dude that would go to Bloomingdale's and buy 6'5" Burberry shirts and go in the club and everybody have the same Burberry shirt on.
Right.
But you're cool because you can afford Burberry, and that's really what all that matters is how much you can spend. Like that's the mentality, unfortunately,
But
of
at the end
people
of the
who are
day-
not fashion forward or savvy.
Exactly. Once I started, me and Brian spending a lot more time together hanging out, you start learning that no matter what a shirt costs, do you look like somebody else? When you walk
Right.
in, my Royal Star shirt catch more attention than somebody in here with a Burberry shirt. People be like, "Oh shit!"
I would never
kind of
even talk to a
material
guy
is
wearing
that?
a Burberry shirt. You know why? Because most likely it's fake.
No, I would.
And I would not.
I'm shallow.
I would no. That's how
I'm
shallow.
checking
You
them
know
out.
what? That's actually mad.
locking eyes across
I got
the
you
room.
on the shallowness because that's how shallow that I am. That I'm automatically going to assume that Burberry is fake, and you're rocking it just to make yourself look
Well,
better, and you're overcompensating.
first of all, I
I'm just
don't-
gonna
So-
assume you're not paying child support.
I just feel
Huh?
like Burberry ain't.
So,
I just feel
I'ma
like
be like, I want
Burberry
that.
ain't your lane.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
I just feel like if it was a guy in there, with a piercing in his nose and some braids, some tattoos, that's who you're looking at.
As long as he looks like
no.
ASAP, I'm looking at that
Listen,
nigga.
I like
I just
suits.
described Ty.
You heard?
Okay.
Yeah, you did. But I like.
All right,
I like
enough.
the suits.
What kind of suits?
No. You know what they call the guys who wear Wall Street? Wall Street. I like suits too. It's just not all about the crazy tattoos.
My whole thing is this:
But-
I like a male, and females too. I ain't gonna front. I like a male that looks clean.
Put together, right?
But, like my mom always told me, if you gonna look at a man, check his teeth, his nails, his belt, and his shoes.
And his hair, especially.
Well, you know what we
Smell
gotta
his
check
hair.
before we get up because it's almost about that time.
Yes.
So we gotta get to them bullet. Don't go nowhere.
Before we get to the bulletins,
I
I want them really quickly because I can afford to spare 30 seconds of my time for you. Tell everybody again, give everybody your website where they can find you on social media if you have any events coming up, and the address of your current store, and let them know a little bit about the flagship store before we go. You got 1 minute and go.
Bam. Check us out, Royal Stars, our flagship store, Royal Level, 10706 Rockaway Boulevard, Ozone Park, New York. Hit us up on Instagram, Royal Stars NY. Follow the store, Royal Level NYC. Online, you can shop at royalstarsny.com. We got the photo shoot coming on June 5th. Pop-up shop, March 28th. Tito, I miss anything?
March 28th.
May
28th.
Saved your life.
Nah, we pretty much figured
Appreciate
everything.
Yes,
Love
and of
it.
course we'll have that on MavenueNY.com, and those upcoming events we'll post it on the Holla Hour. And if you have any questions or you want to buy me some clothes, you can definitely email us at thehollahour@gmail.com.
And shout out to y'all for having us too.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
No,
Really
I like the
guys.
brand, very unique, and I think it's also it's not about looking different. I feel like it kind of shows the inner royalty in other people. So I definitely want to have